Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the Rockets versus the Thunder, second preseason game of the year. A lot of things to get into. Got some videos that we want to talk about. So let's get right into it. This preseason game, I wanna give a shout out to Ime Udoka. I don't think that Fred VanVleet is hurt. He probably not giving too much information as he should. So that's a nod to him. But you probably want to see what the team is like without the veteran leadership on the team, right? So that was a smart move. Trying to see certain things right without Fred VanVleet, without Steven Adams, and just kind of have them watching and give a back roll. So I'm seeing what Ime's doing. That's a nod to him, and also just kind of seeing different different positions that we could put Amen Thompson in. Right? Yes, this game, which was yesterday, we had him in a leadership role. We had him at being the lead point guard, bringing the ball up the floor. Uh, he had a questionable game. He had a questionable game. But he's very raw, man, and me personally, I consider him a project on our team. There's a huge ceiling that he has. But very much a project. So to get right into the game, we had a bad start to the game, and it's not a good sign that we can't really play without Fred VanVleet. Because what's going to happen when he gets into foul trouble? What's going to happen when he can't be that coach on the floor, right? We gotta start clicking, right? This is year 4 for some of the veterans on our team. The leaders are the future of our team, right? Jalen Green, Alfred Şengün. This is year 4 for those guys. So some of the younger guys, man, it has to start clicking a lot faster. So we had too many turnovers today. We had a missed opportunity for Cam Whitmore with a lob. I know I talk about lobs a lot, but it's just us running the fast break, us in the half court. We're not doing a great job of finding the open man, right? Court vision is a big emphasis this year. And a good part about this segment, man, shout out to my guy Tari Eason, man. This is a welcome back game for you. You learned a big lesson last year, man. Do not give the opposite team bulletin board material, man. So don't do that. You learned that lesson with the Warriors, man. And I tried to warn y'all, man, but sometimes you got to learn by the fire. So Tari, welcome back, man. I can't wait to see the impact that you put onto this team. You're gonna do great things, man, and I can't wait to see how you grow it and earn your role on this team, man. In the second quarter, I definitely want to show a play with Reed Shepherd. He there's This is one of the plays that could be your bread and butter, man. You coming around the screen and you get a nice open shot, a la JJ Redick. That is what you can bring to our team immediately, right? That I could see that a lot with your rookie season, right? Certain things that you can bring to the team immediately, and then you build on that. Foundational steps, right? So I love your role on the team, man. I love what you did in the summer league, but those plays like that is definitely something that you can bring to the team immediately. Running around constantly, playing hard defense, and just finding open spots on the floor, man, and staying ready and being able to shoot. Staying in the second quarter, I want to talk about Şengün's defense. Kind of got blown by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's fair, right? He's quicker, he's faster than you, as he should be. But my advice on that is kind of beating him to the spot, right? Making sure you don't have to necessarily play the man, right? Because you playing middle defender when it comes to that switch. But if you can kind of see where he's going, you can kind of beat that person to the spot, making yourself a wide target, playing defense with your defensive slides, beating him to a spot, making him have to make a difficult move. But if he has a straight lane to the basket, we're gonna get beat every time. So what I'm saying is maybe not get to the block, because then that's too much space for him to get herky jerky and become that, and showcase that talent. But if we can close that space and ultimately cut him off and be a big wall between him and the basket, I think that's a great improvement, man. You won't be able to be the quickest player on the court, but you can definitely be the smartest, man. And this is just an example of what you can do, and something quick that you can make for this upcoming season. While we on Sengun, man, I'm seeing a great improvement when it comes to your free throws. They told me up in that third quarter when you were at the line that you were 7 of 8 for the preseason. I didn't see you miss not one free throw this entire preseason, man. So salute to you, man. Definitely Turkey's finest, man. And I definitely want to give you player of the game, man, because you're listening, you're able to understand, hey, what are my flaws? What are the things that I can bring to this team? What are the things that I could build upon and make sure that I'm not the liability when it comes to us winning and us getting to where we want to go and accomplishing our goals. So shout out to Sengun, man. You are becoming a great player, man. And that 3-point shot, didn't fall today, but it's on time. It's on target, man. And I can see the work that you're putting in, man. So salute to you, man. This is another example in the third quarter, talking about Amen and his court vision, man. This is the second time that you missed Jabari Smith Jr. down low for an easy layup, easy lob. And I'm not going to say that you got something against Jabari Smith Jr., right? But it's just about running a fast break, being efficient, right? There's some things that come with time, the jump shot, right? There's some things that come with time, which you've already shown strides in is IQ of the game, the ball handling ability, the athleticism. That's all God-given, right? But you can definitely get better when it comes to the court vision and being a general on this team. And this is your second year, right? So you're not going to get it right away. But through film study, through having a certain level of IQ of the game, which I know you have because you made a great adjustment last year when it came to playing down on the block and getting those rebounds and being a great defensive player, being an asset on the defensive end. Now it's time to transition to the offensive side and showcasing that court vision, man. So I'm proud to see what you can become, man. Again, you got a high ceiling, but you got to bring the court vision to the team. You got to bring a certain level of leadership. You got to bring tenacity, and you got to show improvement, man, from year to year. And there's a lot to work on, man, but I'm proud of you, man. Proud of you. Gave the player of the game to Alfred Sengun, but I want to give a small shout out to Reed Shepard. And the only reason why it's a small shout out is because as I was writing down that I wanted to give you a shout out, bro, you missed a layup on a fast break. So work on that. Also, another shout out, Jayshawn Tate, man. I want to give a big shout out to you, man. I'm seeing that you are drastically improving. You on the block. You're not. You are an asset when it comes to the offensive end, adding things to your game, utilizing that corner jumper. So Jayshawn Tate, big shout out, man. I'm seeing improvement in your game. And finally, what's for the birds, man? Turnovers and missed layups, bro. We got to do better at that, man, especially when we playing the better teams, y'all. Peace.